Hi everyone, I am Jacy.
And I'm Kacy
from Craft Life, and we are here today to show you some of Rainbow Loom's new products.
I'm so excited!
Me too. And I need Kacy here with me because I'm going to show you how to use one of their new products.
I wonder what it's gonna be.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. So let's get started. The first thing I want to show you is the Rainbow Loom extension bases, and these are great when you want to put two looms together to make big projects. And I am so glad Rainbow Loom made this product. So let's just show them how they fit into the Rainbow Looms. This is what we did, just quickly to show you. We have the two Rainbow Looms connected. Here's the front, and here's the back. I think this is a great product.
I think so too. The next product is the Alpha Loom.
And I haven't tried this yet, but it looks awesome.
Yeah,
you can make bracelets with words and designs on them, and I am really excited to use it. And I also love the idea of the Alpha comb. It pulls back all of the rubber bands at the same time, so you can bring them over at the same time as well.
Oh, that's so cool.
It is. I'm so excited to use it. I will not be doing a video on this today, but I will be doing a review video on this soon. The next two products are the Hair Loom Studios, and this one is the Devil Kit, and it comes with two extension rods that you can use with a Rainbow Loom. And this kit comes with a finger loom, so any bracelet you can make on the finger loom, you can put in your hair. That is so cool.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to use these. And so today I'm going to be showing you how to use this kit and what is inside of it. So let's get started. Now I'm going to show you what is inside of this kit. And on the front it says it includes two finger looms, two plastic bead needles, two large guide tubes, one small guide tube, two guide tips, one hook, two extension rods, 600 silicone rubber bands, 40 beads, and one instruction manual. And I am very excited to open this up. So now we're going to open up the kit. Wow! Here is the inside. And here are the two finger looms. They are sparkly. One is pink, and I know Kacy's gonna love the purple one. These are so pretty. At the top there are two guide tubes, and this is what you use when you are putting your design onto them. So you would lay them down in between your Rainbow Loom. You can use one or two of them. Here are your two plastic bead needles, and these are for putting beads onto your hair and adding them to your design. These are your two large guide tubes, and these are what you're going to use to actually put the design onto your hair. If you are making a small design and putting a small design onto your hair, they also have a small guide tube as well. These guide tips are for adding existing bracelets or charms onto your hair, and the hook is for pulling your hair through the guide tube. There are 600 silicone rubber bands inside of this kit, and silicone rubber bands do not hurt your hair, and they come out easier than regular rubber bands would. And I love the colors inside. They are so pretty. This kit also comes with some really pretty beads that you can put onto your hair. Underneath your kit, you will find your two instruction manuals. Here is the first one. Here's the front of it, and it just shows you a simple design that you can put onto your hair, and it shows you how to do it. And on the back, it shows you how to put it onto your hair. And also here are the patterns, and they just show you simple things that you can do on your Rainbow Loom. They're the designs. So you just lay your rubber bands as shown here, and the two rods you would place down on either side. And then you can do designs with one rod as well. Today I'm just going to show you how to do this simple design right here. And I think it turns out really cute when it's in your hair. Here is the second instruction manual. This is just showing you that you can also do a design with a finger loom and put it onto your hair. And this is the back. and it's showing you how to put beads onto your hair. And also here's the part with the guide tip, and it shows you how to add on existing charms or bracelets. Now I'm going to show you how to use it. Now we are going to actually make the design that we are putting on our hair, and I'm going to be using this first design right here, and we are simply just going to go back and forth between the pegs all the way down, and I'm going to alternate colors between pink and white, but you can use whatever colors you would like, and you can also choose to do any of these designs. And if you see one rod, it means you are only going to be using 2 of your rows, and if you see both of the rods, you're going to be using all 3 of your rows. The supplies I'm going to be using are 2 extension rods. I'm going to be using the hook, the plastic bead needle, and the large guide tube. I'm also going to be using a small bead, and it's pink to match my rubber bands. I'm going to use my rainbow loom and my hook to make my design, and we are going to start off on our very first peg right here. I'm going to be using pink rubber bands first, and then I'm going to switch to white and go back and forth. Now I'm going to go from here to here, switch my color, here to here, and I'm going to continue to do this all the way down. Once you have laid all of your rubber bands, you're going to turn your rainbow loom so that all of the arrows are pointing towards you. We're going to take our very first extension rod, and we're going to have the open side towards us and the closed side away from us. And we're just going to lay it down in between our 2 rows. And when you are doing this, you're going to want to put your hand on top of your extension rod so it doesn't come up. We're going to take our first rubber band, bring it over our rod diagonally. Now we're going to take our rubber band at the bottom, bring it to the top, bring it over the rod, and onto the peg diagonal from it. And we're going to continue to do this. And we're going to go back and forth, so take your bottom rubber band, bring it diagonally over the rod, place it down. Now we're going to take our next one, do the same thing, and we're just going to continue to do this all the way down. Now on our last peg, if you have short hair, you would just end it now. But if you have long hair, I'm going to continue to make mine. And if you are ending it, all you would do is take this one, your top loop, place it back onto your rod, and do the same for your bottom and place it onto your rod. So make sure everything is on your rod. But now I'm just going to take my hook, grab my 2 loops. I'm just going to pop them off this peg, and for the rest of them, I'm going to need to take them off, but when you are doing it, you want to be gentle, so you can pinch it carefully. And we're just going to remove this from our loom. Now, leaving this on our hook, we're just going to smush it down, so push this all the way down. And this is how small it becomes, so I'm going to continue to make mine. Now I'm going to continue to add on to my design, and I'm going to do the same exact thing, except this time I'm going to have to start with white because the rubber bands that are on my hook are pink. So whichever color you end with, you're going to have to start with the opposite one. So make sure that all of your arrows are pointing away from you. And I'm going to start with white, and then switch to pink, and go back and forth between my 2 colors. And please continue this all the way down, and I'll be right back. Once you have finished laying all of your rubber bands all the way down, you're going to turn your rainbow loom around so that all of the arrows are pointing towards you. And you do not have enough room to keep adding to this extension rod, so we are going to need to use our other one. And we're going to take the open side and the closed side at the top and just put them together like this. Now, using this long extension rod, we're just going to place it in between our two rows. And with the two rubber bands that are on your hook, you're just going to place them on to your first peg right here. Just place them on like this. And again, you can always use your hand to push down the rod as you go so it doesn't come out. Now you're going to take your bottom rubber band, go diagonally over your rod. Now we're going to take our bottom rubber band again and do the same thing, go over the rod diagonally. Continue this to take your bottom, go diagonal. Take your bottom one, go diagonally, and just continue to go all the way down doing this. Now I'm going to continue on with my design, so I'm just going to place this onto my hook and pop it off. And now we're just going to take the rest off. And as you can see, it is all connected, like it is all one piece. You're going to continue to make yours for the length of your hair. I'm going to do it 2 more times. And remember, whatever color you end with, you're going to begin with the opposite color. So I'm going to begin with pink next, and then the next time I'll begin with white. And so please continue this for your hair length, and I'll be right back. I just finished making my design to my hair length. I loomed my design 4 times in total. I did 2 more after I did it with all of you. And now I'm ready to finish this off. I'm just going to take my last 2, place them on my hook, slide them up like I've been doing, and just pop this off again. And this time when we slide it down, we're going to stop where they intersect. So right here is where the 2 extension rods intersect, and I'm just going to take off my second one and place on my 2 rubber bands to finish this off. So I'm going to do one at a time to make sure that they stay on. I'm going to take my first one, place it on, and take my second one and place it on. You can continue to make yours for as long as you need it, but this is how long I'm going to leave mine. And now we're going to push this all up to the closed end at the top. Now we're going to take our large guide tube, and I'm going to take a little bit of conditioner and just rub it onto the tube so it slides easily onto my hair. Now we're going to take our tube and place it on our extension rod, and there is a notch where they belong, so just slide them together. And we're going to take our design and slide it up onto our tube. Mine just fits on the guide tube, and now we can just remove the extension rod, but make sure that your entire design is on the guide tube and it is not going to fall off. Now we're just going to remove the 2 pieces. Now we are ready to put this onto our hair. Now I'm going to add my design to my hair, and I did add more conditioner on top of the rubber bands so that it will slide on easier. And you will notice that there is a handle and an open part, and you're going to want to leave your handle at the bottom and your hole at the top. Now we're going to take our needle And you're going to want to grab a piece of hair that is thin, not too thick. So here is my piece of hair. I'm grabbing it from underneath, but you can choose to grab it from on top too. And now we're going to take our needle and using that strand of hair, we're going to grab that strand. And now we're going to take our design and the guide tube, take the needle, slide it through the top, and now we're just going to pull our hair through the guide tube, like this. And you want to make sure that at all times you are holding your hair at the bottom. And now we're going to begin to slide our design off the guide tube, and when you are doing this, you want to be very careful. We're just going to start at the top, and you can hold on to this handle, and we're just going to start sliding it off, like this. Now you can remove your guide tube and fix it up, and I think this looks awesome. And now we are going to add a bead at the bottom to keep it on our hair. Now we're going to add on a bead to keep this from sliding off. So we're going to take our needle, we're going to slide our hair onto it. Then you're going to take your bead needle and we're going to slide it on the end of the other needle. Slide this all the way up and off onto your hair, like this. And now we're going to take our bead, slide it onto the needle, and through your hair. You can use as many beads as you want. I'm just going to be using one. Now we're going to take a rubber band and we're going to twist it twice underneath our bead. And when we twist it again, we're going to pull it through, but we're going to go over the bead, like this. So we just made a loop over the bead. We're going to take that loop and twist it on again over the bead. So we did 2 loops under the bead and 2 loops over the bead, and we have an X in the back of the bead. And you can slide this up and down on your hair and it will keep your design from falling off. And now it is on my hair and I think it looks awesome. Now I'm going to put a design in Kacy's hair, and of course I made it purple for you.
Thank you.
And so I'm going to do the same thing, and so I'm going to keep the hole at the top and the handle at the bottom. So now, using her thin piece of hair, I'm going to take the needle and just put her hair through it. And I'm going to take the needle, go through the hole and down to the handle. And I'm going to pull your hair through it. Okay, so now this is the fun part. I'm going to slide it off onto Kacy's hair. And now I'm going to have to put on a bead. So I'm going to take the needle again, take the plastic bead needle, slide it through, and slide it onto the hair. Now I'm going to take the bead on the needle and off onto your hair. There you go. And finally, for the rubber band, I'm going to wrap it twice underneath the bead. Then I'm going to wrap it twice over the bead. There you go, now it's on your hair. And now we are finished. We love the Hair Loom Studio. We think it is a great kit and it is a lot of fun.
It is.
And we do recommend using conditioner when you are putting the rubber bands in your hair, and when you want to take them out, you can go in the shower and they should just pull right out.
It would also be fun to use for sleepovers and parties.
It would. And we hope you enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. And And if you put any in your hair, we would love to see them. Our Instagrams are Craft Life USA
And Craft Life USA 2, the number 2.
And please don't forget to like us on Facebook, pin it on Pinterest, and subscribe
Right here on YouTube.
We hope you're living a craft life just like us. Thanks so much for watching.
Bye!